Welcome back to MotoringBox. I'm Sean McKellar, and today we say farewell to the Magna Ralliart. Temporarily though, because we're finally going to get this thing painted. Over the last couple of weeks or so, I've slowly chipped away at stripping this thing back, getting it prepared. You know, we've taken wheel arch trims off, we've taken side skirts, body moldings, indicators. I've even gone so far as to strip out the door cards as well. So I've tried to make things as easy as possible for the guy who's going to paint it. So let's head on over there right now and have a chat with him.
This episode of MotoringBox is proudly supported by Century Batteries.
And sorry that I have to actually yell a little bit because it's quite loud in here now. But stuff like this is only possible thanks to all of you guys. People who have watched the videos, commented, liked, subscribed, donated on Patreon and the channel memberships, but also sponsors like Century Batteries, my employer, who have graciously jumped on board to assist with what I'm doing here. You know, I could not have done any of this without you guys and also without them. Running an automotive YouTube channel is very expensive, and a lot of that money you don't see back again. And that's another thing with this car. I've overcapitalized on it, if that's the word, overinvested. I've spent too much money on it, and that's money I'm not going to get back. But I'm not doing this car for a profit-making exercise. I'm doing it up because I like it. I think it's a really fun car to drive, and there's a lot of people out there who love it as well. And one of those guys is the guy you're going to meet very shortly. So we are nearly at our destination, and I will catch up with you once we arrive. Right, so we're here with Chris from Pocket Rocket Restorations.
Hi guys.
You've had the car for a couple of weeks. How's it all going?
Yeah, been chasing up a fellow when out of work, one step at a time, one job at a time. I've been doing this now for the last, maybe 6 years on myself. Prior to that, I've done a lot of industrial work, a lot of industrial paint and panel and insurance work for a business called Kazolki Smash Repairs. Back in the day, I was quality control and started off as a shit kicker and worked my way up. Yeah, and then had a kid and then wanted to do my own thing.
And you've been through a few different locations and sort of shops since then, haven't you?
Yeah, this is shop number 4. I had 2 shops at Brendale.
And so you're in Darra now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll put all your details in the video as well, but how long have you been in this one for?
I've been here since February. We're in July right now, aren't we? June, July.
Yeah, yes, July now. And you're, as it turns out, I didn't realize when I met you the first time, you're actually a big Magna guy as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I had a 02 TJ VRX, silver TJ. A lot of people might know it with a big pink bonnet on the scoop of it. Yeah, big scoop bonnet. Yeah, it was a hectic little thing. It was a beast.
Looking to get into another one in the future?
I'll probably try and get my old one back, if I can.
I'll have to have a chat to Jamie about that.
Yeah.
And Jamie's actually the guy, Jamie Cruz was actually the guy who recommended you to me. That's how I found out about you.
Yeah.
So obviously I sort of follow you on Facebook as well, Chris. I see you do a lot of ag gear and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I do a lot of agricultural equipment between big trenches, auger drives, digger parts, kangaroo parts, like all your digger and kangaroo stuff. And yeah, big buckets for your skid steers. Yeah.
And the cars as well, most importantly.
Yep, and as well as bikes. I did a replication of Maverick's bike, GPZ 900 from Top Gun.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
Yeah.
Looked amazing. And this Civic here was also
Yep,
looking pretty decent. Interesting colour choice.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome colour choice. It's actually pretty beautiful.
Did you have a say in that, or was that?
Nah, that was the customer. And it's actually a nice choice, really.
No, it should look great.
Yeah. I'm actually going to paint it later tonight.
Right. Yeah, luckily the weather's holding off for you.
Yeah.
And the car that everyone's wanting to hear about, obviously you've still got a bit more work to go on this before paint goes anywhere near it, but how's it all looking? What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, it's actually pretty straight. Be a nice, quick, easy job. I've got to do a couple of bit of repair on the roof. As I started taking back the paint on the roof, I found hail damage from older repairs.
Just on that side, right?
It looks like it spreads throughout the whole roof as we continue with it, so it's slowly making its way across. But I want to take that paint off just to make sure there's no rust underneath it. So there's no rust popping through later for the new fresh paint.
Well, that's good if that's the only thing you've found so far.
Yeah, the rest of it looks pretty good.
So yeah, I'll put all of your details
Yep.
in the video and in the description below. So if you guys want to find you and bring their Falcon or their Commodore or their Magna.
Yeah, anything.
Anything and everything.
Anything that's rusty, bring it. The rustier the better. So yeah, I specialize in rust.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I don't own any rusty cars, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there, so do get in touch. All right, well, that's it, Chris. I'll leave it with you. I know you're a busy guy. You work a lot of late hours, so good luck with it. And yeah, we'll come back in the near future when you've made a bit more progress and we'll see how it's going.
Sweet, thank you for that.
Cheers.
All right.
Right, we're here with Chris again for another update. Tell us what you've found with the Magna, Chris.
All right, so eventually we found that it's been hail damaged before.
But there are a few more paint layers than what you're expecting.
Yeah, it's been repainted 3 times. The original color, we're back down to the original color.
3 layers, holy. It's hard to imagine, you know, like the car's only 20 years old, but it's been resprayed 3 times in its life.
Fully assured that the original clear coat faded, and then so they just did a quick one and buzzed it down and then resprayed quickly.
Yeah, right.
And then probably got resprayed the whole again because of the roof and hail damage from prior.
You were telling me as well you're stressing out about this rear window. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so I was taking this bad boy off. I undid it, removed the glue, and then as it was sitting, and went to go release the harness.
Wow, violent.
And it smashed the window.
You've actually done me a favour because the rear window seal on this thing was perished to all hell. And now like you've got one in here that actually looks pretty mint, so you've done me a favour.
Nice, yeah.
That seal is really the finishing touch, so yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Morning guys, this is an update I really didn't want to make, but as time goes on this problem it's been harder and harder to hide, and that is just how long this whole paint job, respray, car restoration has been taking. We are now over 2 months into this, rapidly approaching 3, and you don't take this out on Chris or Pocket Rocket because he's got his own personal problems at the moment. He's got a lot that he's going through, right? I'm not going to get into it. It's not my business, it's his. There's a lot of things that are beyond his control. So I've tried to be quite lenient and understanding. You know, I don't want to be adding to this guy's pressure. So yeah, we're at the stage where we're now 2.5 months into this job. The car's in primer. Like, he still has to finish, in his words, he has to finish the bumper and the side skirts before they're painted, but the car's been in primer. That last update you saw, that's about 3 weeks ago. So it's just been sitting there again ever since. So, you know, I am kind of running out of time. You know, I've got a situation where a family member is going in for surgery and I'm going to have to take carer's leave from work. This has been booked in for months, and I just presumed that I would well and truly have the car back way before then. But now here we are, you know, it's just 2 weeks away that's happening. So I've had to kind of draw a line in the sand and say, after many sleepless nights and just tossing and turning, like, I always seem to think about the Magna just before I'm trying to go to sleep, and I can't go to sleep. And anyway, I've said to him, look, we've got 3 weeks left. I don't want to add to your stress. If you can't finish the car, it's fine. You know, no hard feelings. I'll come and get it. You know, I'll take that stone from around your neck, that burden that you're carrying at the moment, that stress, and I'll just take it out of your life. You know, you don't have to worry about it. It's cool. You know, no hard feelings. So this is where we are at the moment. Is it just that Magnas and me don't mix? Is there something about this Magna that's just cursed? I don't know. I just don't really know what's going to happen next. I really hope that he gets it done and I don't have to include this clip in the video and say to myself, hey, that was you stressing out too much, Sean. You didn't need to worry so much. He turned it around in the end. But yeah, I have, at this stage, I have a really bad thought, a premonition that in 2 weeks' time I'm going to be picking up a car that's in primer and still has the bumpers off it like it did 3 weeks ago. We'll see. We'll see.